people, just a quick run out on the motorbike tonight, nice and easy. And as you can probably see, I'm going to sell a new toy. It's an Insta360 ONE X 360 degree camera. I'm a bit dubious about using it tonight, to be quite honest, because there's a little bit of rain kicking about and I haven't got a housing for it yet. I will probably get one. But yeah, not a bad camera, good quality, but the software for it, well, it's not so good, to be honest. It's alright if you've got something like an iPad bloody Pro or an iPad Air or something like that, but for the stuff I've got, it's not so good. The PC editing software, it isn't bad, but you can't do the things like you can on the iPad Air. You know, or a lot of the things aren't there or can't be done. So from that point of view, I'm a bit disappointed with it. So it cost 350 quid. Don't get us wrong, it's a great camera, it is, but it's only really a great camera if you've got the supporting cast, as it were. You know, the iPad and all that sort of carry on. So yeah, but the picture quality, from what I've experienced of it so far, is brilliant, and the stabilisation is unbelievable. Like, in fact, you can calibrate the horizon on it as well, which means that so long as it's calibrated, which I think I have done, you'll see me leaning the bike rather than the horizon leaning, which is kind of cool if you ask me. But yeah, it's a good camera. So yeah, it's a bit of a nasty day, to be honest. Don't get us wrong, there's a little bit of sun kicking about, but a lot of cloud kicking about as well, and the wind's a bit blustery, so not great conditions. But hopefully the video will come out okay and you'll be watching this on YouTube. So we're just going to go for the usual run out to the airport. Yeah, I've used it just quickly. I don't know how long the battery lasts, but it's not going to last long anyway. I need to get another battery set up with a clip, so as I can run it off a spare battery to get a bit of length on it. But they reckon about an hour. Now I'm filming in 4K rather than 5.7K. And one of the features that it's got in the software is a thing called what's it called again? Free something or other. Looks like I'm going to have to put a caption up here. Anyway, but what it means is you can just change what you're viewing, basically. The thing it doesn't have is the motion capture, which is what I was really wanting it for, where you can actually follow something that's moving, you know what I mean? So for example, going past this tree, I could click on that tree and the camera would follow that tree. But like I say, in the PC software, in the editing software, it doesn't have that. It has it in the app, but not in the PC software, which is a bit of a pain. Like I say, from that point of view, I'm kind of disappointed with it really, but it has loads of features in the app, particularly loads of features. And something I need to do is I need to get a case for it, because I'm sitting here worrying about it falling off the bike, you know what I mean? 350 quid down the Swan. And also the threat of rain as well. Oh no, they haven't been. No. I thought they'd been putting shingles down there. So we're going to have a quick stop at the airport, the usual quick stop at the airport. Yeah, so I'm not expecting the audio. Well, I know that the audio isn't going to be great on this, because even being out on you know, just with the dog and stuff and doing little videos with the dog, the you know, it really does suffer wind noise, this thing. So I'll be using the audio off the GoPro. In fact, I'll probably put the GoPro images on there as well, even though it's got the filter on, which I don't think it should need tonight, like, because there's not a great deal of sun about. So anyway, I'm gonna have a cigarette and we'll get back to you once I've done that. So cheerio. So yeah, so like I say, a good camera, but yeah, you've got to have all the good gear to go with it, yeah, which is a bit of a shame really, you know what I mean. You know, because like I've got a Galaxy A6, which obviously is Android, it's not Apple or anything, obviously, and you know, I can't even connect it from the point of view of controlling the camera, seeing what's going on with it and that. But all the same, you know, it's good on the computer. Yeah, but I'm not going to change my phone. I might buy an iPad, you know, it'll be useful for other things as well, you know, but they're bloody expensive, like. But some of the features that you can do with it, you know, on the iPad is just out of this world, like, you know, pictures within a picture and, you know, all that sort of carry on. But the thing I was talking about was free capture. They call it free capture, which is where you know, during the editing process, you know, you can decide where the camera's actually pointing, you know what I mean. So it's a pretty good feature. Looks like it's going to be raining. Looks like I'm going to get caught in the rain. I might have to stop this, put the camera in my pocket. Whoa. That might, I thought that was lightning there. It was just the sun shining through the trees. So yeah, I'm filming in 4K 50 frames a second, and I've got the shutter on auto on this camera. I'm sure that'll cause us problems when I come to edit the two films together, one being 60 and one being 50, but we'll see. We'll see. Been resurfacing this road. In fact, it's 6:41 now, and apparently it closes at 7, so it'll be quick. And we're just riding gently, to be honest. Just like I say, I'm worried about the camera getting blown off. The mount that I got, which again is a Insta360 one, it's a handlebar mount, that is. Even that's has been a bit disappointing, because it's the GoPro type clips that came with it, well, they're as loose as an MFI wardrobe, is what we used to say when I was a kid. As loose as an MFI wardrobe, that flap about all over the place. So I'm actually using a GoPro clip, and it's working fine, you know what I mean, but it's still a bit flappy, like, it has to be said. So I might have to look at a different handlebar mount for it. But like I say, I'm definitely gonna get the one of the cases for it. And there's two different cases. There's a dive case, which is waterproof to 30 meters apparently, and then there's the action case, which is waterproof to 10 meters. But during editing you can actually compensate for whatever case you've got, and with the dive case you can have it so as it's, you know, it'll compensate for you being out of water as well. So I'm not sure which one to get yet. I need to look into that. But yeah, probably just the action case, probably, or the venture case, I think they call it. Best of evenings, not the best of evenings at all. Very windy. Or maybe have just a ride through Carlisle when I get that way. God, even more roadworks. Jesus, doing a lot of roadworks around here. Cumbria County Council is spending a fortune. on roadworks. It's about time that they did, mind you. There's a lot of road closures at night as a result while they do the work. So there's not much else been happening really. Haven't been out on the bike much. Been a couple of bike meets and that's about it really. Yeah. But yeah, the camera, I think I probably would have been better off getting a camera that was more Android friendly, to be honest. But it's just that Amazon were having a Prime Day and it came up as a, you know, like 15% off or something like that, so I thought I would go for this one. Excuse me. Stabilisation on it is phenomenal in my opinion. You know, and especially when you know, attach something to your bike, you've got to have the stabilisation off. Fair enough, if you've got it on your helmet there's no point, you know, because you're moving your head about the place and what have you, and it does some weird things when you're moving your head about and you've got stabilisation on. But when you've got it mounted to the bike, you want a bit of stabilisation just from vibrations and the wind hitting it and all that sort of carry on. But yeah, from what I've experienced of it so far, it's phenomenal, like the stabilisation on this camera. But this is the first time I've had it on the bike, mind, it has to be said. Like I say, I've only really used it when I've been out with the dog, you know, trying it out and what have you. There's a thing on it called bullet time, and you get a bit of string. You get a bit of string with the camera, with a screw, and you screw your bit of string into the camera where you would put your camera mount, and swing it about the place. Don't know what that's about, like, you know, you swing it round your head and that, and I don't know, you get some sort of effect going on. I haven't tried that yet, so I don't know what the fuss is about with that, like, but obviously I'm not going to be doing that on the bike. Business open as usual, eh? weather's looking as if it's coming in. It sure looks as if it's coming in. The bike, still in love with this bike, still in love with it. It's a lovely bike. Need to get it in for the service actually. Yeah, I've done about 1,000 miles on it, like, so well, I cleaned the chain maybe 3 weeks ago. But I like to keep the bikes, you know, well serviced. This is a great bike. Anybody thinking of getting a bike, you won't go far wrong with a CB650, I'll tell you. Of course eventually I will want to move up onto a bigger bike, but to be honest it wouldn't be much point, to be honest. It's got enough power. It's yeah, it's a great bike. Like I say, if I do get another bike, I might as well just get something, you know, something classic. You know, one of the Honda V4s or something. Aye, lovely bike. Also, they're all made in Taiwan these days, aren't they? Is it Taiwan, somewhere like that? Or Thailand? This one certainly is, anyway. Yeah, a bit like Triumphs made in India or whatever it is, Indonesia. Just in time, Mark. Well done, lad. Really got caught out by that junction again there. Wasn't thinking about what I was doing. fuck's sake, come on. Letting people out. There you go. I was on about Cumbria County Council spending all this money. They want to spend a bit of money down here. I tell you, the roads are ridiculous down here. Oh, my camera's still gone, so it's managed about half an hour. How many lanes you need to be in, like, unbelievable. Like all through this part of Carlisle, and especially this roundabout here, if you get in the right lane, you'll go out on the right lane. And people just, they're all over the place, like, especially here. You know, you've got to watch these two in front of us, because they're bound to want to come into this lane. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm twining. Will we, yes we will. Bit of a run on. So yeah, like I say, it was just really just a try out of this camera on the bike. So if you've been watching on YouTube, thanks for watching, much appreciated. Look after yourselves, and you know, keep on riding. Hey, yeah, look after yourselves, people. Ta-da.